Итак, мы с тобой стартуем следующую главу, продолжение, и я полагаю, возможно, эта серия уже у нас как раз будет финал. Так что давай, следующая глава. Мгм. Так, давай-ка вначале к
Sam, I've got
начальнику.
some heavy rain news.
Мгм. Итак, сейчас мы что-то узнаем. Что у тебя на
Lawrence
Рейне?
Petrovsky, that's his real name, and no, he's not a Russian spy. But he does have a criminal record.
Итак, да, самое важное, что он
He
сделал?
was charged with the murder of a 21-year-old artist. Looks like he got off on a technicality by all accounts.
Так, возможно, это тот случай, о котором был разговор между Брон и Лекси, когда я притворялся, да, что ну убили они человека. Ну и вот, в котором был путешественник. Человек-то умер, а путешественнику-то и ничего. А когда это случилось?
About 3 months ago in Hong Kong. Be careful, Sam. If you're going to ask him about this, it could be a flight risk. And you know, there's a good chance he could be the killer. Door's behind you.
Дверь за тобой. Так. Да и ладно, уйти. Ага, парнишка.
Hey, I'm going. There's too many people asking questions. It's exhausting. I'm off to stay at my aunt's. I'll come back tomorrow, but I've said everything I can say.
Ага. Так, Зак. Что ты будешь делать в следующие несколько
Probably
часов?
right here. Why? I didn't realize I was under house arrest.
Наверное, тебе следует пойти куда-нибудь, где есть свидетели. Кстати, неплохой совет, на самом деле, хочу сказать.
Thanks for the advice. I hope I'm not the only suspect.
Ладно, умник. Так. Что у нас
You're the
скажет по...
detective. Monroe just called. This is madness. Who would want to hurt her?
Расскажи мне об Августе.
You know, this town is fascinating. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Have you ever read up on the real history of August?
Нет,
The
продолжай.
official story is that Mary August retired from a life on the high seas, found a nice spot here, and used her ill-gotten gains to establish a town. But that's not what really happened.
Что же случилось на самом деле?
It's true that Mary August was a pirate, but she didn't retire. Her ship was sunk on the rocks just off the coast. Mary and all of her crew sought refuge in a small fishing town. This one.
Продолжай.
They slaughtered everyone. Men, women, and children. All dead and dismembered in their own homes. The bodies were dumped in a mass grave. Well, the body parts. And the pirates moved in.
Так, а где же братская могила?
No one knows. It seems at some point it was built over and then forgotten about. It could be under the school, or the church, or right beneath our feet.
Итак, кто-то ненавидит Монро?
Only a madman. Or woman. Monroe is August's sweetheart. Poe and Monroe. That was her idea.
Ой, Монро.
Our show. We were just another local radio station before that. It was Monroe who decided we should have a theme. Dark Nights with Poe and Monroe. Don't tell me you haven't heard it, detective. That's what the Free Radio Project is all about.
А что за проект свободного радио?
Uniting August via the airwaves. Monroe's been delivering free radios anywhere people might want to listen. Doctor surgeries, hairdressers, the guest house.
Интересно как. А как она смогла позволить себе бесплатное радио?
I believe she charmed the local electrical store into donating them, in exchange for free advertising, of course.
Вы близки с
We've
Монро?
worked together for years. She's the light to my shade, the angel to my demon, the diamond to my lump of coal. She told me to say all those things.
Да, у вас романтические
Heavens,
отношения с ней.
no. I have a wife and 3 children, beloved spawn of my loins. Monroe and I are good friends, that's all.
Ну, я вот уверен все равно, что вы любовники. Ну да ладно. Ты знаешь Дороту Шоу?
We interviewed her about her scholarship not too long ago. Do you think whoever killed Dorota plans to kill Monroe? What makes you think she's in danger?
Таролог предсказал ее смерть.
Tarot. Does this have anything to do with the gentleman who stopped by?
Так. Ну, По мы не очень подозреваем вроде как. Тем более они были в эфире, нам же Монро сказала, какой
I
джентльмен.
didn't get his name, I'm afraid.
А это Рейн,
He
хотя тут
offered
Рэй
to
где-то
do
его
a
назвали.
spot on our show, doing tarot readings to answer listener questions. We said we'd think about it. On that note, I should probably get back to the booth. The show must go on. Death threats be damned. Look after Monroe, detective. She's the only Monroe I've got.
It's now 10 o'clock. Here's your August update. Investigations deepen into last night's murder of 21-year-old Dorota Shaw. Miss Shaw, a talented cellist who had recently been granted a place at Juilliard, was found strangled at her home last night. With the murderer still at large, Chief DuPont has urged residents to remain calm and stresses there is almost no chance of
Как-то мне
anyone
без
else
выбора,
being
да, все
harmed.
вот дали так.
Alice, if you're listening, let me know you're okay. In other news, a handful of August residents have reported seeing strange lights in the sky earlier this evening. The lights, which witnesses describe as searingly bright, were spotted over the east edge of town, past the fire station. Have you seen any strange lights? Or for that matter, little green men? Let me know. That's 10 o'clock with Poe.
Нет, давай-ка продолжим расследование. Посетить гостиницу. Итак,
Oh, it's you.
это я.
I was hoping it might be Zach.
Ну ладно, мы придем с Заком, не волнуйся. Элли сказала, что она дала тебе бесплатное радио.
Yes, now I remember. It's the one in the hall. Sometimes cuts through the unbearable silence in this place.
Угу. Но ты сказала, что никогда не встречала
I
Элис.
remember her voice, but her face. It's very plain, isn't it?
Это, походу, всех женщин ненавидишь, да? Так, ты в последнее время виделась с Заком?
No. And I've got some very important news for him if he ever shows up.
Важные новости.
Yes. If
Да, мы
he
поняли,
ever shows
если он
up.
когда-нибудь появится. Ты знаешь Джона Поупа?
No.
Из поэма Романа радио.
Oh, him, yes. I've heard him on the radio. Never met in real life, though.
Мгм.
Is he a suspect? I thought they broadcast the news live.
Ух. Мгм. Да, Бронвин,
Sorry, Sam, what can I do for you?
ты в порядке,
Yeah,
Бронвин?
I always cry around this time of night. What's the point, Sam, huh? If we can't save them. Mercury is a curse. It's like some tourist guide for murders. I try for Lexi and Rain to make them think that we can make a difference, make a change, but we haven't so far. What if we can't make a change?
Я здесь, теперь все по-другому.
Maybe if we could just save one person, Sam. Alice. We need to save her. We need to.
Так, ладно. Как дела с Меркурием?
Not really. But it wants to know why you're hesitating.
Я не колеблюсь.
Mercury thinks you are. I can see its point. Alice is in danger and you're still here asking questions.
Логично. Что я должен делать?
Protecting her? I'm not saying lock her in a vault and surround her by guards, but anything would be justifiable at this point. I'd at least have eyes on her, and don't trust the police to do it. They have a poor track record.
Ты знакома с Лоуренсом Петровским?
It rings a bell, but no. Sorry, Sam.
Так, Рейн. Расскажи о Гонконге.
It's a lovely place. It has the third most high-rise buildings of any city in the world.
Тогда расскажи о Лоуренсе Петровском.
So that's what this is about. Chief Dupont has finally dug up my old record. I am Lawrence Petrovsky.
А убитая девушка?
Victoria Cheng. A very good painter. I didn't kill her, though. I was trying to save her.
Расскажи мне об этом.
Hong Kong. It was our third encounter with a traveller. We'd managed to trap her on the roof of an apartment complex. Roughly translated, the building was called Flight, which was ironic.
Ну да.
When the traveller realised we had it cornered, it tried to jump off. I managed to grab Victoria's ankle, but I couldn't hold on. Hong Kong being Hong Kong, there was about 37 tourists that filmed the whole thing. So to some people, it looked like I was dangling her over the edge of a building to meet her doom. I wasn't. I was trying to save her.
Да. А как поймать путешественника?
Honestly, you don't. Once they're caught, a few hours later, they've hopped timelines into someone else. We just keep chasing them, continuously trying to stop them ruining lives.
То, что они разрушают жизнь, имеется в виду. Их можно заставить уйти?
No, but they don't like being exposed. If Mercury pointed them out, they're already in trouble.
Как можно понять, что они ушли?
We'd do a reading. Mercury would know.
Угу. Ладно. Уйти. А, Лекси? Лекси? О, сколько добавилось. Итак, что ты узнала из доски Уиджи?
Quite a lot, but I'm not sure how much of it is useful. Apparently this town has a lot of spirits with a lot of unfinished business.
Да, и об этом я недавно узнал от
I
Пола.
guess every town has a good population of dead, but they usually move on. These were different. They were in pain. So many of them. What happened in this town?
Что-нибудь об убийцах?
Yes, the general message is anyone that tries to stop Ellis dying will be punished. Sam, be careful, please.
Ладно. Что ты можешь рассказать мне о
He's
Поле?
off the radio. I don't really know him. Actually, I'm glad you're here. I really, really want to do a reading for you right now. You know, to help.
Ну ладно.
Great. Let me just draw 3 cards for you.
Но у меня ощущение, что они лежали заранее. Разве ты не должна тасовать?
I shuffled before you got here. Okay. Oh, the Two of Cups. That's mysterious. Is there anyone you feel a spark of attraction to? Maybe someone you've met recently?
Ну, понятно, что по подстроенной карты.
Lovers. I did not expect that. It seems this attraction has the potential to be life-changing, if you want it to be. And finally, the Knight of Cups. This card is about pursuing your heart's desire. I think it's time to tell that someone special how you really feel. Wow, what an interesting reading. Does it mean anything to you?
Угу. Значит, я должен пригласить тебя на свидание, если мы выживем.
You catch on quickly, don't you, Sam?
Угу. Расскажи о Виктории Ченг.
Oh my god, who told you about Victoria? She died, jumped off a building. We tried to save her. Well, Rain tried to save her. Sam, we need to save Ellis. Victoria's already gone.
Ты знакома с Лоренсом
Who, what,
Петровским?
what?
Угу. Лоренс Петровский.
No. Should I?
Уйти. Так, идем к себе в
Don't
комнату.
confirm the existence of travelers. They're not ready.
Ладно, понял. Итак, фотограф.
I'm Zach West.
Конечно же, Виолетта так и
Зак.
намекалась.
The game is up. I think you should leave town.
What?
Что, блин?
I know where you were last night. I followed you to Dorota's house. Well, I didn't know it was Dorota's house until we arrived. Call it women's intuition.
I was at the studio.
Ну, вообще-то я был на студии.
No, you weren't. That detective's not stupid. Dupont might be, but not Sam. They'll put 2 and 2 together.
And then what?
А потом что?
And then they're going to arrest you. You weren't there long, I suppose, but then I guess it doesn't take you long, does it?
You're spying on me.
Ты шпионила за мной, а?
I saw you leave her house, and then I went in. She was naked, lying radiant on the bed. What did I find in her closet? A wedding dress. Who was that for, Zach? Who was that for?
Ну, ты совсем больная.
Covering for you. We're finished. You need to leave. Now.
Угу. Как интересно. Ну, стандартный прочес по всем. Такси. Так. Элис. Понятно. Начальник. Понятно. О.
Good evening, Zachary.
Ох ты ж.
That's for being a creep with Alice. Now get out of my radio station.
О. И я получил достижение стимовское потент. Именно потент. От по. Замечательно, 2 новых достижения в придачу к тем, которые были. Ну, когда я первый раз проходил. Идем в комнату. Кем я хочу быть? Кем я хочу быть? Давай. Ей? Идем. Итак, Виолетта.
Do you think you're a suspect?
Ты считаешь себя подозреваемой,
Not that
Виолетта?
I know of. Chief Dupont asks me for favors, so I think I'd know.
Did Zach kill Dorota?
Зак убил Дороту, получается, а?
No. I saw Dorota look out of the window after he left.
Ага. Но так это или нет? Ладно,
It's
Бронвин.
going to be soon. Whatever happens to Alice, it will be soon.
How do you know it's going to be soon?
Откуда ты знаешь, что это именно скоро случится?
I can sense it.
Ага.
Are you not picking anything up, Lex? There's a traveler nearby.
No. How do you
Нет,
know all this?
откуда ты знаешь все это?
Mescaline mainly, but I don't recommend you try it. Do you really want to hear this?
Да.
Yes.
At uni, I read a book by Aldous Huxley called The Doors of Perception. He takes mescaline and basically trips his balls off. And the party girl I used to be thought, yay. My experience wasn't anything like his, though. People looked like tiny rainbow outlines. And I would notice that some of them would just appear from nowhere. Those ones, the ones from nowhere, I think they're the travelers. They kind of merge into one person, and suddenly there's only one outline. That's what I see. But you, no drugs for you, young lady. Tea and nothing else, all right?
Мгм. Ладно, ладно. Рейн?
So, aliens. Violet. What are we thinking, Lex?
Violet and aliens.
Виолетта и пришельцы?
Hasn't Bron told you? Violet said she was abducted by aliens. But not your usual stick me on a slab, call me grey type aliens. Aliens that decorate.
Decorating aliens.
Путешественник?
Exactly. I think it was using Violet for room planning. Apparently it wants a set of heads on the wall. Red heads, to be more specific.
If it's a traveler, why is it strangling people?
Если это путешественник, зачем ему душить людей?
Well, it's a right, obviously. But the alien Violet's talking about probably isn't the same traveler. Perhaps this is something new we haven't discovered yet. Using humans as decor.
Ray, why do you pray for them?
Рэй,
why'd you pray for
почему
them?
ты молишься за них?
Well, because right now, I can't think of anything else that would help.
Maybe try and get answers from the tarot?
Может, попытаешься достать ответы из карт Таро?
The only tarot with real answers is Mercury. And Mercury asks the questions. So other than staring at it for the rest of the night, I'm out of ideas.
Ладно, уходим. Зак. Начальник. По. Элис. Ладно. Моя комната. Так, этим мы уже были. Ну, поехали по порядку.
Why do you think the killer's chosen
Как ты считаешь, почему убийца выбрал Элис?
Because she sees her as a threat. Or he.
Угу. Бронвин.
It's getting closer, isn't it?
What's getting closer? Do you think this John Pope is...
Ты считаешь, что
Doubt
Джон
it.
Поуп
As
тянут
far as
это?
I know, they're live on air a lot of the time, and not sure he could have nipped out, murdered Dorota, and made it back for the news at 10.
So it could be him then?
Значит, это мог быть он.
It could be anyone. It could be you, Ray.
What's
Так он все-таки Рэй, да? Ну, блин, я его Рейном всю дорогу называю, потому что так А на выборе в гостинице написано, что
The event.
приближается.
Whatever's going to happen to Ellis. I can feel it.
Угу. Так, Лекси,
Hey,
привет.
How's the Ouija?
Как дела с доской Уиджи?
Sam's asked if I can get anything else out of this. It's full of wit and repartee as per usual. Dead people have a lot of time on their hands.
Ладно, уходим. Имеет ли смысл куда-то ехать, я не знаю.
Rain, what an unexpected
Ух ты
pleasure.
ж,
Maybe you could help me with something.
No.
конечно.
When you were here yesterday, you don't recall seeing a small green velvet pouch anywhere, do you?
No.
Опаньки, давай посмотрим, что получится.
Ah, I need to keep looking anyway. Perhaps you can come back another time.
Украл он, что ли? Ладно. Комната. Давай завершим эту троицу в качестве Бронвин. Так, Виолетта. Понятно. Рейн.
What can we do to help Ellis?
Как мы можем помочь Элис?
Haven't we done enough? Not many people get to know when they're going to die, let alone get the chance to avoid it. We've given Ellis a huge advantage.
So what should we do?
И что нам делать?
Honestly, I don't know. All three of us should stick together, though, so there's no confusion over our alibis this time.
Ну, такими словами, утверждением и такими планами Рейн выводит себя из списка подозреваемых, получается, да? Ну и вообще их разговоры. Так, Лекси.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Что ты делаешь,
I don't
Лекси?
know. I don't want to lie about my alibi again, though. What should I do?
Нам всем надо держаться
Log
вместе.
into Tarotasm. Log into
Таратазм.
Tarotasm.
Не знаю, что за фигня. Останься
Okay,
со мной.
this time we'll actually stay in the same room, though. And maybe we should try and hang out with Rain and Violet, too. Group alibi. You're the best.
Ну, вообще здравая мысль. Так. Ну, я не думаю, что такси нам что-то даст. Но мы уж, так сказать, проверим все. Ну, как обычно, идем до своей комнаты, прокликиваем. Эту троицу мы закончили. Этим мы тоже были. Избегаем неудобных встреч. Да блин, это радио все суется. Понятно, что никого из тарологов нет. Ага, Зак.
Alice, do you have the amethyst?
Зачем мне аметист?
What amethyst?
Какой аметист
Poe's
еще?
amethyst pendant? The one we have the buyer for?
Poe's pendant?
Ожерелье По?
Okay, we're playing silly buggers now. Don't worry about it. My buyer will have found something by the time you pitch up with it anyway.
Ага, ага. По волнуется о пропаже. А у этих, возможно, что-то было. Это, наверное, для того, чтобы радио продолжало существовать. Так, начальник. Да. По.
Al, I'm so sorry. You mean everything to me. I won't let you die.
Are you okay?
Ты в порядке?
Of course I'm okay. It's you who's shrouded in darkness, my love. Elle, we must finish what we started.
Nope. Let's finish
Давай покончим с этим.
Elle, I fell in love with you the first day we met. You ripped out my heart, diced it into pieces, and reshaped it in your form. I will always be yours, forever. Elle.
Ух ты.
Will you marry me?
Yes.
Да, конечно.
I love you.
Вон и я получил еще
You
ачивку.
don't
Надень
know how
кольцо.
happy you've made me. My angel. My absolute angel.
Are you really married?
Я не знаю, как вы будете с этим разбираться, когда я уеду отсюда. А ты действительно женат?
Yes, you've met my wife and family. They're sadly not actors I've hired to make my life look richer than it is. Tomorrow, I will tell her about us.
Удачи, мужик.
And I will leave her.
Давай.
Another heart broken, another family destroyed, another villainous father.
Is your wife gonna kill me?
Твоя жена убьет меня?
No. At least I don't think so. She doesn't know anything about us. Not yet, anyhow.
Да. Да, неплохо. Ну, давай уж. Давай уж, раз так.
I'm sorry, can I help you?
Я только что поселился в той
It's
там
not a very good
комнате.
time at the moment, I'm afraid.
Really?
Серьезно, я могу чем-то помочь?
No, not really.
Угу, ладно. Бронвин. Чтоб это радио каждый раз тыкать, а? Ладно. Начальника нету, Зака. Я думаю, тоже нет. Ну как, Самуэлис давай
Джон.
съесть. Да, это я. Я Джон.
I'm gonna be fine.
Это хорошо.
How long have we been together?
А ты знаешь, что ты согласилась выйти за меня, и завтра я разрушу свою семью? Ха-ха-ха. Как долго мы были вместе?
On the radio? I started at Radio August about 2 years ago. Why?
No, I mean romantically.
Ты хочешь, чтоб я оставил жену?
I only want you to do what makes you happy. I'll be waiting for you either way.
Вау-вау-вау.
Why did you
Почему ты
tell
не
me
сказала мне о Дороте?
What didn't I tell you about Dorota?
that you were sleeping with her?
Что ты спала с
It
ней?
was just a fling, John. I wanted to try something
Ну,
different.
просто шалость.
To stretch myself. I would have told you eventually. All three of us could have had fun together. You do want to have fun with me, don't you, John?
Конечно. А где выбор, что я хочу? Ладно, пойдем в гостиницу. Так, все пропускаем. И идем в комнату. Так. Ну, погнали Виолеттой. Да-да-да, радио. Так, Бронвин. Ну, это понятно. Все время эти клики. Лекси. Ух ты. И все равно ничего, да? Возможно, там что-то могло быть, отвечаю я где-то немножечко не так. Хорошо. Остановить такси. Поехали к По. Ладненько, поехали.
Violet, I'm actually a bit tied up at the moment. Well, in danger, actually.
Типа, что она сейчас в опасности, некогда разговаривать. Видимо, я так понял. Ну, поехали к Заку.
I followed you to Dorota's last night.
О, мы знаем же ее слова и говорим их умным, но я следовал за тобой к дому Дороты прошлой ночью.
Are you insane? Why did you follow me, you stupid bitch?
Ох ты, смотри, какое
You
лицо.
killed Dorota. You had sex with Dorota.
У тебя был секс с
I
Доротой.
absolutely did not.
Then what did
А
happen?
потом что
She
случилось?
texted me to come over. Then she asked me to watch her play with herself from a distance. She likes people to watch, didn't you know? It's probably best if we didn't see each other for a while. You know where the door is.
Эх. Ну и последнее, Дюпон. Так, Виолетта.
Did you get a call from my doctor?
Your doctor did call.
Звонил твой доктор.
Did you tell her I was being compliant?
Конечно.
I said you were taking the pills.
Я сказал, ты принимала
Thank
лекарства.
you, Claude. I won't forget that.
Давай ты прямо сейчас не
You said you
забудешь
saw
этого.
other heads when you were
Ты сказала, что видела другие головы, когда тебя забрали.
Yes. Other girls, younger than me. Nobody I recognized. They all had red hair.
Do you think this place is nearby? They all
У
had
всех рыжие волосы.
Yes, they all had red hair. They were all very pretty. And they were all alive. In that moment.
Угу. Кажется, я понимаю, о чем ты думаешь. Да, жаль. Так, Бронвин. Ну, ясненько. Рейн.
Tell me about Hong Kong.
Так, расскажи о Гонконге.
If you know about Hong Kong, then I don't have to tell you anything. It's all in that report that you've clearly read.
What does the name
Хороший
Lawrence
ответ.
Petrovsky mean to you?
Так, тебе что-нибудь говорит имя Лоуренс Петровский?
Well done, Chief. You've discovered Rain is my stage name. Please try and save Ellis. She's the one in danger, and we've already had one dead body on your watch.
Угу. Так, Лекси.
I haven't asked you about Zach.
Я еще не спросил тебя о Заке.
Until a few hours ago, I never heard of the guy. Creepy as fudge, if you ask me.
Thanks, Lexi.
Спасибо, Лекси, всегда
Anything for
рад.
you, Chief?
Ладно, давай такси. Ага, вот у нас Зака нет. Поехали к По.
Chief DuPont.
Да, это я, шеф
Grave
Дюпон.
news indeed.
Will Ellis be safe with you?
Элис будет в безопасности с
No.
тобой?
She wants me to keep broadcasting, which means I'll be booth-bound for most of the night. She'd be safer at home, with someone protecting her.
Can't I get someone else to handle it?
Разве я не могу найти кого-то еще, чтобы справиться с радио?
And murder Poe and Monroe? No, Chief DuPont. Ellis couldn't take that. Not tonight. We did think of asking you to do a guest evening at some point, though, if you're interested.
No, I don't want to dilute my brand.
Нет, я не хочу портить себе
I
репутацию.
see. And that brand would be having an enormous ego that thinks they're too big to guest on our radio station. Understood. We won't ask again.
Да кто-то работать
Anyway,
должен
the
как-то.
radio calls me. If that's all.
Заглянем к Элис. Ладненько. Возвращаемся в гостиницу. Идем в комнату. Остановимся с Сэмом. Ну, кого-то кроме Виолетты, наверное. О. Зак сказал, что ты была в спальне Дороты прошлой ночью.
Did he? Did he tell you that he was there too? I assume Dorota was disappointed with the sex they'd had, so Zach killed her for attacking his masculinity.
Он сказал, что ты пошла в спальню после.
Well, that's just a lie. He's covering for himself.
Да, конечно. Ты убила Дороту
I
Шоу.
never went into her bedroom. How could it be me?
Так, Лекси, что-нибудь добавишь перед тем, как я уйду? Ну, понятно. Ладно, такси. Вот у нас добавилась следующая глава. Ну, что ж. Следующая так следующая. Не знаю, имеет ли смысл разделять. Наверное, да. Даже если следующая будет всего 10 минуточек. Поэтому спасибо, что ты был тут со мной. Заставку к следующей главе мы видели в начале этой. Ну, может, я еще вставлю, немножко подмонтирую видео. Ну все, давай, не покидай меня. Теперь нас точно ждет великий финал этой необычной истории. Давай, пока-пока.